Alright, so I'm going to continue on with the next, or hopefully last group. A few of these take a bit longer. Uh, some of them take a modest amount of time, and then others are pretty easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to deal with the ones with the paper read sheets first. So these typically are Alan's sites. Because a few of the sites that he does take a bit longer and a bit more complicated, we put them all on we put them onto paper read sheets so that he can write down the reads and kind of see it all. It's a lot easier to see it all. I mean, AppSheet's great, but um, mainly for him, and in some cases it is easier. It's just a preference thing. To do it on paper. So what we're going to do, most of the reads are probe reads for these, but there are a few that we write down the face reads, or if there are skips or whatever. So we'll open up Denon on Plaza. Yeah, and we'll do our, oh, sorry, we've already done that in a previous one. Yeah, so you can see we've already got pretty much a fair amount of the probe reads here. Now, I'll show you what we have. So Alan does them on the sheets, and then he will email them. He will send us a photo. Usually text me a photo over the phone of the sheets, and you can see kind of how he's got the reads in there. And so all of the sheets have reads on them. And so you can, if you want, oh, don't worry about that one. That's just the photo I sent Rosie. The tribal chief. We've got these face reads. You can, if you want, one option is, zoom in, identify the meter number, find the meter number in here, and then put the read in. Another option, which I find a lot easier and faster, is you find the printout of the read sheet. So this is the blank read sheet that we send to Alan. It's exactly the same. And what I like to do is I like to put the reads in to here, and then I will do a VLOOKUP and find them. So we'll go through and we'll do all of these. 162, 72. This is kind of like what we did with Corinyup. So that's all there. Next page. I think that's 9119, but we'll double check by adding the peak and off peak. Yep, that's correct. Next one. Nothing on here. You can also update the sheet as you're going. If Alan sends you any, Alan adds any like updates that need to be updated. So like this one's removed. I assume that's removed, so I'm just going to delete this one. That. I think that's right. 623. What have I done? 9. 9. Always good to check that. 593, 506. And typically that would that would usually show up once you've done the results. Once you do it, putting them into the results spreadsheet, you'll see it, you know, in the variance or whatever. Oh, hello. So we've got, it looks like a new one. So we're going to put replaced by 701188213. Read 0.7. And obviously you can just skip through this if you need to. But I figure I'll keep recording just in case something interesting happens. 241. Sometimes Alan will put notes that just say gone or okay or tick or whatever. Tick usually means yes, he's just marking that off so he's got it read. Gone means the meter's been removed. If he lists one as gone, I'll usually leave it on there, make a note saying, is this removed? So I want him to confirm it a second time. And then the following month, if he confirms it, I'll remove it. He knows these places back to front. He's really good with that. But I always want to get confirmation before I just remove any meter. I get confirmation from either the reader a second time, or we get confirmation from the client. Usually, depending on the client, they will have detailed lists. But yeah, sometimes they do not. Another new one. New meter. 5288. Oh. That's 818. Because there should be 9 digits. 546. $47. And last one. Oh, 0574. Cool. This is why I like doing them on AppSheet, because like you double triple handling, you know, Alan puts in the AppSheet by hand, then I put it into here by hand, and then I copy it over into the results. You know, it's possible it can get mixed up at one point or another. So I just find it's better, and it's also easier for us to just press a button and then the reads go in automatically. All right, so we've got that. So I'll usually put that to the side, and I'll keep it up, but I'll put it away, minimize it, and then we do the old VLOOKUP. Now the Dandenong sheets, we've got 2 entries. Often they're the same, but sometimes they're different. So what you need to do is you'll need to do, the first one I do is typically for the meter serial number. So serial, comma, and then I'll use the first row. Yeah, see, this is really annoying. You'll need to do some editing with this. So because some of the cells are merged, it's not going to let you copy just from C. So what you need to do is you need to highlight the sheet, all the cells that you want. So, you know, all the way out to here. then manually go in and C. Change that to C, then comma, and we want serial numbers first. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on, this is in the way, so I can't count. C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5. Oh, 5. F. Okay, 5. Then we copy the writing over and we go change that to 6. Change that to 7. Okay, and then we'll copy that down. And you'll get a bunch that come in. You'll get a bunch that won't. So first thing we'll do is we'll do the NAs. And we'll just have a look at what's missing. Okay. So now I'm going to change this from meter serial to meter ID, meter serial to meter ID, meter serial to meter ID, and we'll copy that down, see if that gets any. Yep, got a couple. So we'll reapply that filter. Now, what we'll do is, instead of column C, we're going to do column B. So we're going to go B, 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 and because we've moved our columns, you know, technically we've gone from taking this to taking this. Now the fifth cell is this one. So if you can imagine, meter ID is the first, and we're taking column B. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to change this from 5 to 6. It's just from 6 to 7. And this from 7 to 8. And we'll copy that down. Cool, so we got a bunch more. Are there any from last time that we didn't get? No. But we can do one more thing and we'll change this back to serial, just in case. You never know. Cool. That's it. Now, if you're worried, you can always kind of copy and paste and search. So like copy that, and in this sheet you want to search for it, see if you can find it. But these sheets are pretty well planned out, unlike Corinyup right now. So you can pretty much trust this. Now we'll look at the zeros because we don't have any NAs left. We'll just see what there is. So as you can see, these are pretty much all, except for this one. Hello. Although I've listed as spare, so it could be off. These are all off supply. These are all off supply. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for this one, because there should be a result in here. Unless I haven't updated it from last month. Oh, there we go. Off supply. There you go. So this one is off supply, so I mustn't have updated that from last month. There you go. There we go. Done. Okay. So that's Dandenong pretty much done. So now, because we've still got all our formulas in here for most of them, copy paste. The 19th. Now we did it. We did it on the 19th, but that feels a bit early, so I might change it to the 20th just in case they say, "Oh, you read this too early." It's one day; it won't make a difference in the scheme of things. What did we get it last time? The 22nd. Yeah, it's probably as early as we want to get it. There's a whole bunch of T blocking ones, so I'm just going to search for TB and 0, enter. Bracket, sorry, control enter. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, what are the zeros left? That one. We've still got some zeros here, so I don't like the look of that. So I'm going to find these and delete these. And, alright, that's all good. Now, let's see. Let's have a scan through. This one looks a little off. I probably mistyped that in. my guess is that that should be 3. But let's Google it. Let's search for it in our document. Control F. I've put in 2. Now it's on page 4. So we'll go back into our sheets. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. See, and here 1, 3, 1, and I've entered the wrong thing. So it should be 1, 3, 1, and you can see you sum that, it adds up to 181, 187. It's 188, so that's the correct one. This one, replaced. So when we have a meter replaced, we will, I will usually go replaced in the comments. I'll put replaced old meter, and then I'll put the old meter number like that, and I'll take the new one, and the new one will go into this spot, and we'll put the read 0.7 like that. This one again, I didn't update this, so obviously last time it was replaced. We need to put the new meter number in to here, 47 the read was. So I'd already updated that last time. Oopsies. Oh, this one by 200. I've probably typed that wrong. These ones where it's in the wrong column, that's okay. I can fix that up easy later. That one's the off supply one. Cool. So now I'm just going to sort smallest to largest, and we can fix that up. Cover all of these. Control Enter. And I think that's it. It looks pretty good. Let's have a quick look. All right, now this is pretty high, but we probed it, so it must be correct. This one, use a new meter. This one, a bit low. My guess is that it's rolled over, or it's not. Oh, hello. That was incorrect. I'm just going to sneakily fix that before next time. That was a boo-boo last time. So now that's fixed. That's high, but it's a probe read. That was closed, and that was closed. Not anymore. Okay, this one's replaced. Removed. Buttons pressed, removed. Yeah, looks good. Alright, so sort by read order, because that's how I like it. Copy paste, save it, and quit. And that's Daniel and Plaza done. Guys, the 20th. Now there are a couple I wanted to fix in here, so I'll just update these reads in here. Don't need this anymore, don't need this. There was one other that we needed to update. That one's sorted. Ah, there she is. Any others? Just see if there's any others. No. Cool. New meter. Copy. Paste. Boom. Done. Save that one. Don't need that anymore. And Dandenong's done. Wunderbar. Now, Essendon Fields. Let's have a look. Essendon Fields is pretty much the same, except this month Alan didn't get the sheets from the office, so he just did it by hand. But you can see kind of page 1, page 3, page 5, blah blah blah. He's put the new reads down on the back of the old one. And so if we go into here, we look at Essendon Fields, we can see that we've got a similar thing to Dandenong where things are kind of separated out. I've got the old ones here. Actually, let's just have a quick scan through to see if there's anything that needs updating. No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. No, that's all good. So yeah, so we can, if we wanted to, we can go through and do this ourselves. So if I go 10, 501717 137 1301. Page 3. 8175. Page 5. Got 223. 1998. 0.2. 22586. 0.8. And 126. Side bounce. 501. Page 7. BMW. The car park. This one. Back of Subaru. Page 8. Oh, new one Challenger Court. 218. Okay. Now we should have put this on the sheet, but maybe it's replacing an old one, but I don't. No, I'll investigate that one. We'll figure that one out very last. Last thing. Might already be on our sheet. Cool. All right, so they're all in there. What we'll do, we'll add we'll do a sneaky one, and we'll add this new quote unquote new one right at the bottom here, and then we'll add the read in as cool. So save this. Now I don't need this anymore, so you can go to the side. You can go over here, and let's open up Essendon Fields in the results. Alright, here's our results. So same as usual. Move old data. And usually we do this around before the end of the month, so we will pretty much always do current. So we'll try meter ID first, and then we'll fill it in with the serial ID. Remember, we don't want to double click. We want to click and drag when we've already filtered something. That. Alright, now let's have a look. Let's have a look at what we got over here that's probed last time. Okay, so there's quite a few that we couldn't get to. And I'm guessing that they were locked, but we'll have a look and we'll see how we go. So we'll do our thing that we did with Dandenong last time. Meter ID. That's good. So C 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. 9. I think they're all single reads, aren't they? Yep. Now we'll try with that. Few that were missed by the look of it. Let me just see if there's anything in here there. Yeah, for a couple there are. So we'll change this to D. And we'll change this to look for that one. And no, we couldn't find anything. So what's left? Ah, there we go. Well, there's your reason. Removed, no read, removed, lock, no answer, off supply. Pretty much never get these. So let's have a look at our zeros. Oh God. Okay, there's quite a few missed. Now, just have to have a think. So I remember now. I remember after looking through my text messages that Alan listed pretty much all of these as locked. They're all locked up for Xmas holidays. So these we're just gonna have to put down as locked up for Xmas holidays. That one, that one, that one, that one. These were all locked up. Oh, not that one. Wait, yes, that one. Sorry. Yeah, so we weren't able to get these. I think this is still a construction site because it's pretty new. But yes, I do remember him saying that. Again, Alan, super reliable. Will take a long time, but if it's not from talking to someone that he's met on the street, it will be spending a long time trying to get a single meter. So, you know, you can really rely on him. If he hasn't got it, then he's done everything he could to get it. Let's just have a look at our blanks. Yeah, see, because you can tell, so these are all probes, and you're not very often you'll have a probe read turn into a single face read unless there's a problem with the meter, and that will be mentioned. So yeah, so before we get to that new one, we'll just have a look to see if there's any others that had notes that we need to delete. It doesn't probe, only total. Cool, no, nothing. Let me just, because I can't remember if I did this. I like to do this before doing any sorting, smallest to largest. Now we'll have a look through here and just see if there's any actuals, and there is not. Paste the values. That and that, that one needs to be 0. That's 0. 0. And the rest are all good. Wunderbar. Oh, hello. This one. Yeah. This is a fun one. Good. Now, you'll see this sometimes where you'll have a date. If you recall, the Spencer Street meter had this as well, where there was no timestamp. It was just 0000 of 1990. Now, what this denotes is if we change the format to general, this just means there's a 0 read in here. Okay. Usually that's not a problem, but sometimes you'll see it looking like this, and you'll be like, what on earth is going on? Why have I got this, a total read and nothing else? And the date is like, well, the date is kind of the giveaway. Basically what this means is that the probe read has failed halfway and has not gotten all of the data. So if we look in our probe read sheet and we search for this meter, what we will find is partway through, it's gone missing. So this, let me just move this over because it's like not very, there we go. So what's happened, if I can get this up here, the read itself has gotten to this point, and then Alan's probably knocked it, or it's come off, or loose, or been knocked by something, and it stopped halfway. And because of that, it hasn't registered all of these bits here. Okay. Now, as you can see, if we expand, oh, what the heck? No, you're not. That's not how you work. Now, this is having a conniption. What is going on? Look at this. What is happening? Why isn't it that? Uh-oh. All right, we're going to close this. Don't save. We're going to reopen it. Sorry. Your regular programming will resume shortly. Oh, what is going on? Okay, Excel's having a conniption. Give me a sec. I'm just going to close all of my Excel sheets. Okay. What? Oh, that's so weird. What is happening? All right, let's open the rest of them. Move that into there. Where's my instant fields? There it is. Okay. So, as I was saying. Boom, 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 boom. Copy, paste, boom. This one. So it's stopped. All right. Right there, it's stopped processing. But Alan's obviously noticed it, and he's probed it a second time. Now, the reason that it's taken this one because of this one is because when we do a VLOOKUP, it will automatically take the first value of this that it finds. So it's looking for this meter in this column, and it's going boom, 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 boom. Where are you? Where are you? Bang. Ah, found you. Let's take everything in this row here. Doesn't even see this one. Doesn't even get to it because this row has satisfied the conditions. So what you can do here, when this happens, all you need to do is I will clear that out. Then I will right click and delete this line. And then that is all that will be left. So now when we do it, when we finish this off, we enter the values in, we should get all of our data, including the date. And that's it. Easy. All right. All right, so I've had a little look for this extra meter that Alan found on his list, this new one here. Now, I've searched for it in my emails and I can't find anything. I've searched for it in the list so that Active Utilities sends. So every month Active Utilities send us a list of all of the meters and all of the meters that we need to read on their listing, and they can't find any record of it, and there's nothing in Challenger or anything like that. And Alan did say that it was an IntelliHub meter, which means that it's probably remotely read and we don't need to read it. So I'm just going to get rid of it, and if next month they say we need to read it, then we'll go read it. Otherwise, we'll just leave it. So yeah, what we've got here is the full list, I think. Copy, paste, we'll copy the dates all the way down, and let's just have a look quickly. Blanks. Everything's got an entry locked up. Get rid of the blanks to 0. Yep, we're all good there. Cool. So sort by that. And boom, and we're good. So Essendon Fields is done. The 30th. Alright. We'll do Virginia Park. So Virginia Park is electricity and gas. Oh, this is what the read sheet looks like. I don't need the read sheet though. Virginia Park. So we've got electricity, and then down here on our tabs, we've got our gas meters. So we'll do the electricity first. All of them are probed except for one. This one, little guy over here. Now, usually Alan will do the read sheet on the read sheet that just popped up, but let's see, he didn't because I put it onto AppSheet. So actually, what we'll do, I put it onto AppSheet, but for some reason he mustn't have seen it. So it's on AppSheet now. So going forward, it'll be on AppSheet, and we'll be able to do it on AppSheet. But just for this one, he's texted me the photos of the meters. So yeah, so that one's all good. And then with this one, again, we just copy them across. We use the current dates for this one, so no need to use the end of month reads. Cool. So yeah, all I need to do now is just find the what do you call it? Find the meters in my phone that he sent me and put them in. So I just found one. 7. Cool. So I'll just do that, and then we'll skip forward. Okay. So thanks to the miracle of playing and pausing a recording, all of the reads are now in here. Now this one here, this one at the bottom never changes. It's always this read. I think it's turned off, but yeah, at least at this point it's never changed. Also this one, oh, get rid of that. This one here, it changes, but it's very incremental. So I always put the decimal read and not just the whole number. Whole number I put in for everything else, but just to this one I'll add the decimal. But again, it's up to you. So it was the 3rd we did this, first, and we can copy that into there. And that's it. Low usage here. Oh, that's not too bad actually. It's just low usage as it is, but yeah, that's it. Virginia Park in the books. 3rd. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll do Albury and Ocean Grove. So Albury and Ocean Grove. It's interesting. So I'll deal with that later. So we go to our results. These are New South Wales sites that are sent to us over Microsoft Excel. Done by William. Albury, I'll open that one, and Ocean Grove, we'll open that one. Yeah, they're done every month. So we open up these. Boom. Don't need this anymore. That can go over here. So we'll start off with Ocean Grove. Ocean Grove Village, Ocean Shores, who knows what it's called. And this one's pretty straightforward. We just do, again, VLOOKUP, a manual one. Press the wrong button. Alright, move all data. And we just do a simple VLOOKUP. Now sometimes they'll need photos. And if they do need photos, we'll send them in advance. I'll email him and I'll say, hey mate, we need a photo for this meter. We need a photo for this meter. And can you make a note of that? and he will make a note of it, and he will send it in the email with the read sheets. Wait, is it 2? It's not 2, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It was done on the 25th. I'm going to say 24th. Actually, I'm going to say 27th of the 12th. Wait, was that? Yeah, that was a Monday, so that's probably better. Ooh, hello. So, we'll just have a scan through. It's a bit high, but it's okay. That is way off. But I can tell you that it is because, boom, 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 is missing a decimal point. Don't get rid of those because they're all removed. This one is down by 2, so it's a 6. And this one, again, never changes. 44082 448. Wait, no, 44808 802. Oh, 844082. That's it. Cool. All right, that's all good. I'm fine with those. No big deal. If they want to question it, we'll just tell them that we get a photo, and we'll get a photo next month. So that's done. We had that on the 27th. Yep, 27th. Okay, next one, so we can get rid of that. Albury. Here we go. So we need to get photos for Albury. And I did ask them, but he didn't send them. He didn't send them in the files, in the email. Southgate, Rosebud. No. Rosebud is done later. I have told him that. You will have to wait. He really annoys me, that guy. Anyway. They're all harmless. They just want their results. I've told him over and over. Rosebud is done on the 10th or on the 9th, around then. So we can't get the results until then. But for some reason, he's continually asking me when the results. So I'll send some email just explaining again that we don't do that then. The other ones are reasonable though. Need to validate this. That will be all correct. Southgate, I'm still waiting for a response from them actually. Redbank Plains is done. Send that tonight and then I'll email them. Alright, sorry, getting distracted. Photos. So, this one, I'm pretty sure I asked Will about getting a photo. I did on the 11th, and I'll just say, hi Will, did you end up getting a photo for this meter cycle? Thanks. Photo. So send that, and then so what we'll do, just so I remember in here, we'll say that we won't complete it. We'll just say that we're missing photos. Now this will usually be sent as either an Excel document or a PDF. So it's a PDF right now. So what I usually do is I make another sheet. I should have deleted this last time. You don't want to show them the raw reads. I'll copy the whole thing, paste. And what you'll find is there's like a space in here, which means that the VLOOKUP doesn't work when you try to do it. Also, we need to divide them by 10. So if we clear out the reads from here, what I tend to do is I will go equals this divided by 10, copy that across and down, and then I will highlight all this, Control H to replace, and I will go just a space with nothing, replace all, and it's made 20 replacements. So now I should be able to equals VLOOKUP, then comma 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6. Copy this across. 6, 7, 8. Also, that's nothing. Enter to go down, tab to go across. Cool. And then you'll see most of these are, inline, exception of these two, but we'll deal with that later. The second of the first, because it's right after the start of the month. And copy, paste. That is a high value. Oh, I've copy pasted. Now I'm going to delete this. Okay, 00321. That should be like that. That's the problem. And this one shouldn't have a decimal point. And it's just the total. So we're all good there. Cool. If in doubt, make it look like the last one. Oh, hello. You are way off. What's going on here? Have a look. He's put the same read in twice. Equals this minus this. That's what it should be. That'll add up. 511. Yep. And 22, 27, 30. Yep. So the usage is pretty much in line. Yeah, looks good. All right, so that one's done, except we need to just wait for Will to send us a photo, so we'll leave that there. All right, so now we'll do QV. QV. Now for QV, we read the gas and the water. It's all on one sheet though. And as you can tell from the multiple notes and comments, it is a bit of a mess. What's in here? Keep that there. It is a bit of a mess, but it's a somewhat comprehensible mess, because with QV we get photos for every single meter, every single month, and we charge them an extra, I think it's $3 a meter for it. So what we need to do, we'll start by doing this. We'll clear it out, and then we'll do our usual press it twice, like this, and we'll copy it down. And then let's look at our NAs. Now usually when we do our NAs for this, yeah, these ones where we have the multiple zeros at the front, but it doesn't recognize it in Excel. So we'll do the serial app sheet, press it twice, copy it all the way down. Cool, done. Now these are, as you can see, all, removed, can't locate, possibly removed. They've done a lot of remodeling. and we haven't really got the full list. So we just kind of go with what we have. After we do the NAs, we'll do the zeros, and what I'll do is I'll do the change the 9 to the 14 and just see what we've got in here. So we've got vacant, vacant, closed, 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 probably for Christmas, vacant, closed, closed. This one we never get because it's like that Million Life where you've got all those claw machines, so it's not staffed, and the meter is behind a wall with a door, and no one knows the code. So yeah, we can't really get in. Five Guys, this one's blocked apparently. Here. See what we can find from this one. Oh, that's not blocked. That's just completely obstructed. I guess that is blocked. But that's okay. That'll be a photo that we attach with the reads. So, meter obstructed. So can't get to that one. Get rid of that. And that's good. Now we'll see when this one, whoopsies. QV Melbourne. What was this read? 30th. 30th, 12. Oh, 24. Alright, so I just put 15, bro. Tough angle in photo. Oh, that's odd. That's also odd. Okay. So there's a few we need to look through. What I've done with these photo ones is I've created like a photo review section where you can go through and see them a lot clearer if you want to. So we'll just go through some of these, like ZMed. It's a bit high. 85278, yeah, that's correct. This one, what's going on here? Ah, hello. That one and this one look like they got switched. Which is going to be a bit frustrating. Laguna and the Thai Grocer. I reckon that's what's happened, because you can tell from the previous reads. 33, 32, 2188, 2214. So it's kind of annoying because we need, in our photo list, we need the photos for here to match the photos of the actual reads. So if I go into Laguna, let's have a look for this one. Oriental 2214. This is actually the photo for Thai Grocer. Pretty sure. I'm just going to add a little bit of filter. So I'm going to add a condition group because I only want to see those 2 meters. So I want this meter and I want the Thai Grocer meter. See, I reckon if I look at a previous photo, this one, that is the same meter as this one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to download this photo. I am going to download this photo and I'm going to go into my downloads. I have my unnamed ones. Now this photo is it's the AZ one, so it's this meter. So I'm going to copy this meter number. I'm going to change the name of this one to here. I'm going to delete that, but before clicking away, because otherwise it'll vanish, I'm going to drag it into there. And now that will be added. Now I'll do the same with this. I'm going to copy this. That's this photo, pretty sure. Paste it so that I know what it is. Delete and then drag. All right. So now, also I need to put this one. Need to swap their reads around because that should be that. I don't know how he's or why he's done that, but anyway. And we'll swap them around here as well. Get rid of that. Beautiful. So hopefully that's the only one he's messed up like that, because it's a lot of effort. That one's pretty high. I can't even see the photo, man. What are you doing? I don't even think that's the right photo. I'm just going to tell him that a bunch of the photos were goddamn awful. All right, looks like that one has reset. Yep. Rolled over. That's very high. Whoa. 195, 208, 317. I think that's a 2. So we're going to change that to a 2. Whoop. Change that to a 2. 2. This one. Okay, very high increase in usage, but because it's a relatively new meter, I think they've finally started using it. So I'd say that's probably correct. Yep. And 4, that's fine. Cool. All right. Any others that were red? That one, so that'll be 26. That one rolled over. That's 0.83, but we'll just make it the old one. I'm not going to bother to check the photo. I don't care. Cool. So that's that. Now, here's the fun part. What we need to do is we need to download all of these photos. Now, there's a couple of ways we can do this. You can either go in, edit, rename it to, well, get the meter number first, copy the meter number, open the photo, down here to rename, change it, rename it, then press download, and that will download it, as you can see. So it goes into your download folder like that. Or there is a quicker way, which is you need to go into the Skilltech Embedded Work OneDrive link, which has been set up by Brent. Here we'll store all of the photos for everything. You find the date that the reads were taken, so I'm pretty sure QV was on the 30th. So go to the 30th, click the first one. What I do is I just take all of the reads, all of the photos from the 30th, right click, download. So that will process and then download all of these photos into here. Just give it a minute. All right, so that's all downloaded and in the downloads folder here. So what you want to do is all of these photos, Control A. Okay, we want to copy them and we go to our results folder, and in here we'll have QV photos December, and we paste them in here. Okay, once we've pasted them, we also want to go back to our downloads and get those two that we flipped. So we can take them and paste them into this folder as well. Okay. Now, if you look at it as a list, what you'll notice, we don't need this anymore. What you'll notice, now if he reads it over 2 days, which he usually doesn't, you'll need to get dates, the photos from 2 days if they're missing, but usually he does it on 1 day. So what we'll need to do is, you'll see that their file name is kind of weird, but the first few letters before REC, that is the meter number. So what you need to do is Control A, all, right click, and then down here you've got power rename. What you want to do is anywhere that says rec, I usually do 2 underscores to differentiate it and apply. And that will just turn everything into that, into all of the space, so you can clearly see where the where it changes. And we can see here we've already got our 2 files that we flipped around, that we changed. So this one and this one. This will be the old one, the first one that we did, and this will be the new one that we replace it with. We know that this is for the wrong meter, so I'm just going to go and delete that one. And then there was the other one. Where's that one? This one, same thing. This is the one we added because there's no suffix, and this is the real one for it. So keep that one, get rid of that one. Okay, so now, because we've taken, I need to get that other page back. No, I need this page, QV Melbourne for all the photos. Because we have added everything from the 30th, you'll see there's 157 items, whereas there are only 118 items in our list. So we need to find the ones that are not QV photos. So what I do is, here we've got row height, I'll just set that to short. Might flip them around because that looks more comfortable. Doesn't really make a difference. And I will go through and I will go with a down arrow. I'll click on this one, I will go down, and I'll make sure to go to every single one and just double check. And I can see that already the next one there's 12B. So these 2 are not included. So we can delete those. 810, 66. Oh, 2 here. So he's taken 2 photos for this one. What's he done that for? The top one is okay. Second one is also okay. Which one did he use in the end? Oh, sorry, not that. Which one did he use? He used the yellow one, so the second one. So I'll just delete this one. Cool. 61, 62. $70, $71, $74. 27. scroll down. Sometimes I just click here randomly just so I know where I'm up to. What's this one? This is not one. Get rid of that. All right, 67 to 403. These two are not included. Oh, hello. 171 to 1455. These are not included. Oh, that one is not. Oh, all the way down here. All right. 9261. I think that's right. Yep. Okay, from 485 to 4885. Oh, wait. Oh, missed it. 319. Oh, 485 to 319. 240319. Oh, hello, that's a lot of them. 4885 to 240319. Boom. There you go. There's your big chunk. Now we're down to 124. 319. Oh. 6283. 6283. That is definitely not one. 8571. NR QV unknown meter. That is not there. $118, and that's it. So those are all of the photos that we have. Now we've gone through them. We can, I'm going to expand that back up extra tall. What we need to do is, I'll have another link to, we need to drop these photos into SharePoint. Use another. So, but we'll do that when we send it. So we won't do that right now. So all we need to do is just put them in that folder, and that's it. And when we send everything later, I'll explain how we do that. But yeah, that's about it for now. So we can say that QV, no, copy, paste, cardinal sin. That one is good. Save. And that one was on 30th. So we'll put that aside. And why aren't you updating? There you go. Cool. So we've done that one. So we'll stop the video there, and then we'll finish off hopefully these ones. They shouldn't take too long. Yeah, they shouldn't take too long. And then once we finish those, we'll get to sending the results.